Hi, Alan Shimel, DevOps.com here from IBM InterConnect 2016. Happy to be joined by two guests for this panel. We have Spencer Rodrigues and David Loughnane, both of Maersk. Gentlemen, welcome to our DevOps.com panel.
Thanks a lot, Alan.
And we're using a little handheld mic setup here because it's three, so we're going to ask you to move it back and forth, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. So, guys, when we think of DevOps, we tend to think of high technology startups, Google's, Facebook's, unicorns. Maersk, an old time shipping company, right? What are you guys doing with DevOps?
Yeah. So DevOps, is part of us ultimately delivering a better customer experience to our end customer. So it's about simplicity. It's about quicker time to market. And of course, DevOps is playing a key role, a central role in allowing us as an IT organization, but more importantly, enabling our business to be able to deliver quicker, faster, better solutions, both to our internal customers, of which we have lots,
Yes.
and of course then our external customers too, the ones that we really want to give the ultimate experience to. So I think that's where DevOps, is allowing us to, through the pipeline, accelerate, improve quality, right throughout the software development lifecycle.
Got it. And guys, just for our audience to know, what are your roles at Maersk? What do you folks do?
Yeah, sure, Alan. So I'm heading up our test center of excellence.
Mm-hmm.
So we're based in Copenhagen, in Denmark. We're a team. We own the process, our testing process, and then we support the testers who then operate that process throughout the entire organization. So within the Center of Excellence, we run, improvement initiatives. We support the organization operating that process, as I say, the improvement initiatives such as service virtualization. That's actually what's brought us to InterConnect, where we just after presenting our service virtualization journey in the DevOps context, really about shifting left, some of the points we talked about earlier, Alan. So that's really, in a nutshell, as a COE, what we do, drive those improvement initiatives, really enable our testing and our testing community to be more productive, more efficient, and ultimately, improve the quality of the solutions that we're providing within our organization.
Got it. Let's give Spencer a chance. And Spencer, you work with David, is that
Yes,
it?
that's correct.
And you're also in the Center of Excellence?
Yes.
And specifically, what do you do?
So I'm kind of the project manager for service virtualization. That's a project that we are running. And that's something that we were presenting just a while ago. Yeah, so service virtualization is all about eradicating the dependencies that we have on the multiple and the complex landscape. The theme for our presentation was actually reducing downtime and actually shifting left. So what we have done with service virtualization is that we were able to use virtual services which mimic the behavior of the real services and reduce the downtime of environments in our organization. And also at the same time, by accelerating the development processes, we are able to take testing earlier, get some development earlier, and enhance the whole shift-left experience in our organization.
Fantastic. And guys, you're literally just finishing your panel. Any feedback from the audience on your panel?
Yeah, I think during our presentation we had a lot of interaction, a lot of really good questions from different, and I think they were probably largely customers of IBM like ourselves. So people who are either in the same position as ourselves in terms of service virtualization are embarking on their journey within their organization of service virtualization. So I think in that context we got a lot of really good questions, and I hope that people learn from our experience, and we shared our experience, and I think overall the general feedback seemed to be positive, so we're happy about that. We just were here to share, as I say, our journey, our experience, and I think that was the main theme for us and the main objective. And I'm pretty sure from our perspective we managed to do that. Exactly.
So guys, that brings up an interesting point, because I hear sometimes some people, well, I can understand why someone from IBM presents here. They want to sell, or they want to, but what makes a Maersk come, right? What's the advantages to Maersk presenting here beyond personal fame and fortune? We don't get paid
Everyone's
for
famous for 60 minutes. No,
But,
I think it's a good
team.
well, we present it.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. No, I think, Alan, I mean, really, it's about, coming here because, of course, 22,000 people at this expo, at the whole InterConnect conference. And for us, it's a number of things, right? We have set up one-on-one meetings with product managers, if we talk about the tools that we use, the IBM tools that we use. So it's our opportunity to, as a customer, provide the feedback to the product managers directly to say, okay, these are the challenges that we face. These are the challenges in the tool. These are the extra functionalities we'd like to see in the tool. What are you going to do about this? Can we get a view into your roadmap for these products, and how we can contribute to that? Of course, we do that by sitting back in home in Denmark, liaising with our own IBM contact. But I think this makes it more tangible because we can talk to the people who are really, those product managers essentially,
Sure.
and they're, very receptive to what we have to say. And I think, we feel that then that's been listened to, and, down the line that those functionalities and whatever our expectations are, hopefully are met. So that's one element. So, the products, but also discussing process governance, how we can continuously improve, because for us as a center of excellence, that's what we try and do, continuously improve. So how we can do that. It's also about building up a network, IBM network, but, other customers,
Sure.
and building up that network. And that's really, they're the main areas that we think about and that we get from this conference.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also learning from other customers. Also learning from other customers who are here, who have done similar projects, or also some other tools that they have used, because that insight of how they manage or use the same tool like that we use, and how they have overcome their challenges, because it's always good to learn from other people's experiences and not wait till we make our own mistakes and
Absolutely.
so then so that's another insight that this
That's another advantage to
exactly
doing it.
Yeah.
of coming here and learning from some other customers who are in the same boat as us.
Yeah.
Sure.
And as well as a COE, as a center of excellence, it's part of our job that we need to look at future trends. So that's also part of it. What are the future technologies? What are the trends? What are the thought leaders saying? So, we're very interested in those type of discussions also, so that we
This
can.
is the place to have
Yes,
them, right?
exactly. So we can already, start planning those into our roadmap, because typically we look ahead at 2-3 year roadmap in terms of what we want to achieve. And of course, our experiences at InterConnect are one of the key ingredients for our roadmap.
Absolutely. Well, David, Spencer, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day. It sounds like you had a great panel, a great presentation. I'm sure a lot of people got a lot out of it as well. And we'll check back in with you maybe next year or maybe before from DevOps.com to find out how things are going.
Sure. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This is Alan Shimel for DevOps.com from IBM InterConnect.